Hi everyone, it's Noelia with My Moxie Dreams. Thanks for joining me today. Today's video is going to be my plan with me in my pocket Moleskine daily. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you enjoyed this kind of content, and if you do, I would love it if you would like and subscribe to my channel. For everyone else, welcome back. I have my sliding door open and it sounds like the high school is doing some kind of game or something, so I don't know if you guys can hear it. And then the birds are going bonkers, so that is that. All right, everyone, I hope you are doing well, and you're gonna see here that I didn't do a video last week. I just wasn't feeling it. That's kind of the end of the story there. I just wasn't feeling it. I was running out of time, and I didn't want the pressure of not being able to write my information down because I was falling behind on time. So you'll see here last week, I just did the highlighting. I didn't even decorate. I wasn't in the mood to decorate. And even on Sunday, I ran out of, I didn't run out of, I just, the little one that I had, I was just like, whatever. I already know what my things are and I'll do with it next time. So yeah, and I think I'm not a fan of the butterflies, to be honest with you. And so the need to like decorate hasn't been profound, but let us decorate today. I'm going to pull this out, and I always like to just go to the front page and remember Binta and her beautiful gift to me. And so let's go to the current week, and Sunday is Sunday's the 29th? No way. We might as well do through the 30th then. Oh my gosh, I just realized that right now. Sweet Jesus. I hope you guys are all doing well. I kind of mentioned it in my, maybe I didn't, because I cut a lot of, I started chatting in my weekly reset about my planner and whatnot, and I ended up cutting all of that out. I am going to do a flip through and kind of talk about my challenges and going back to basics. So we'll see. Hopefully I'll get to do that today, maybe this afternoon. But the reason I wasn't able to do a video last week was two things. My bosses were getting ready to travel, and I had a lot of things I needed to get done, and my planner videos were not a priority. Second, when I know my time is going to be pulled in a way where work is a priority that week and I'm not going to do a video, I try not to beat myself up. And also, I need to move on. And, you know, part of me is like, oh, let's wait. I will wait to do jotting down of my day, journaling of my day until I can do a video. And I just can't do that sometimes. Like, so yeah. So last week I just quickly did the highlighting. So I had my categories and that I could jot down my week and not feel more behind, because I knew that I had a huge work week ahead of me and getting all these big projects done, and then there was like little fires to be dealt with. So that was the reasoning behind that. And also I've mentioned just that, yeah, I feel behind on videos. I have to do a flip through that I've been saying I was going to do for weeks now, and I'm hoping I'm going to get that done later this afternoon. I just recorded my weekly reset, and then I'm recording this now, and I will probably record, I can't talk today, probably record the sticker, just a sticker video, because maybe not, you guys. I don't know if I have it in me to do that video. I'd rather do a flip through than the sticker, because you guys know I'm behind on stickers. When was the last time I did a sticker? The 18th. So I'm over a month behind in stickers. So I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do that. Maybe I will, who knows? But I feel like my flip through of my everyday carry is more important than a video of stickers. And who knows, maybe I will have time. Maybe these will go by so quick, editing will go by so quickly that I will be able to edit and upload, and I'll have time to do the stickers. Right now, I'm caught up with work as far as like day-to-day stuff. I have a couple of major projects that I need to do, but again, I know myself and I'll get them done in a day. So probably 3 days of like major projects. So I want to get those done first. The way that I used to be when I was a kid is I would procrastinate because I always did best under pressure. But now, because of my anxieties, I don't like to wait till the end if I can help it. Sometimes it's mind over my anxieties, because I would rather get the project done knowing that I know myself, that I'm so good at my job that I'll get it done in less than a day, and then I'll have the rest of this time that my bosses are gone free, in the sense that I only have to do the normal accounting that I have to do and any fires that happen that I need to put out, as opposed to waiting till the last minute and then feeling the pressure of like, man, I could have done this whole month and a half and I waited till the last minute, and then I'm waiting for, you know, doing the last minute project and having to put out fires at the same time. Then I get overwhelmed and like bonkery. So I'm hoping today I can get all the videos recorded, have at least one up today, probably the weekly reset because it's only like 15 minutes long. Have this one, the plan with me, up tomorrow, and hopefully have maybe the flip through up on Wednesday, and then I'll do the stickers maybe on Thursday. As far as like uploading, if I can do all the editing today and have them scheduled, that would be so amazing. And then I could use the rest of the week to just plan out or finish those big projects so that I'm just chill. You know what I mean? So we'll see. What do I have? I have a story and I need your guys' input, okay? I need your input because I don't know how to feel about it. My kids have a certain feeling about it, especially my oldest. So you guys know, I've talked about this, that I put out snacks and drinks at my entryway for Amazon and delivery people and my post office guy, my mailman. And typically I do it twice a year. I do it in the winter months around Thanksgiving and Christmas time, because that's when I'm ordering a lot and it's cold, and I put snacks out because I know I'm having a bunch of deliveries due to Christmas, right? And so I typically have it out November, December-ish, and then that's it. And then I put it away, and then the snacks and drinks come back out once the temperatures become really high here, or not even high. Like if we dip into the high 80s, I start to have cold drinks. I have an ice chest out there with cold drinks like water, Gatorade, and every so often I will put out Red Bulls. And you guys know Red Bulls are expensive. They're here in my area. They're like $15 for 4. But I have a lot of credits through Staples, and if I have free credits, I always try to get the Red Bulls from Staples because it won't cost me anything. Because I turn in my inks and my batteries and I get up a bunch of credits. So I have been doing this for years, you guys. 4 years. And have never had any kind of a problem, right? The guys come, I think what I started doing, I did have a lot of Door Dashers because I put any delivery people. And so I started to have a lot of Door Dashers like taking stuff. And I'm like, this isn't for Door Dashers. This is for delivery people who are out delivering all day long. They don't get a pee break. This isn't for Door Dashers who, this is just kind of their side hustle for the day and they can go home at any point. You know what I mean? Like it was for major delivery people. So did I get everything? I think so. And let's get our time thing. So the other, I don't know, about a week or two ago, it had to be 2 weeks ago. And our mailman is not always the same. We're kind of like a training, not a training, but we kind of have 2 or 3 mailmans. There's a woman who comes and then there's another guy who comes. So we kind of, it goes between 2 people. I want to say we're like a training thing, but whatever, that besides the point. So this one day I'm in the living room and my son Chrissy is coming and he has his window open and he sees this guy, I presume the mailman, take, and I just refilled it, right? So there was Gatorade, water, and 2 sugar-free and 2 regular Red Bulls. This guy took both of the Red Bulls, the regular Red Bulls, took 2 Gatorades and a water. And I'm like, he couldn't even walk with his hands full. So Chrissy's like, what the hell? He's like, this dude just took like 5 of the drinks. And I'm like, who? And he's like, Mom, that's not even our mailman. It's just another mailman. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, trying to be like, Chris, don't be, it's not a big deal. Like, whatever. Second day, same thing. I hear my mailman open the mail and put our mail in. And then later in the evening or later in the day, I hear another guy coming and getting a bunch of stuff at it. So I'm like, what the hell? So I decide I'm going to get a ring, which is, we wanted to get a ring for a while, but I'm just like, do we really need a ring? Like, we live in a cul-de-sac. We're super safe. There's nothing really to, but we got a ring, okay? So that we could figure it out. And sure enough, I have like 2 guys coming. And I have my normal mailman who gets like a water and a Gatorade and maybe 1 snack. And then I have this totally other mailman coming with this car, parking, not delivering me anything because he's not my normal mail guy. And he's coming and taking 2 or 3 items, like 2 Gatorades or a Gatorade, a water, and a Red Bull. And the last 2 times, I was outside with my son and this guy came at like 4:30 and like was going fast in the cul-de-sac and was going to park. And mind you, our own mailman already came and he was going to park. And then he saw me and Chrissy outside and he just like took off. And I'm just doing our banking. I'm going to go ahead and just write all the banking. And I'm like, and Chris is like, see, that's the guy who's coming. Like, he's not even our mailman. So we got the Ring camera and we're watching that this, you know, we have our normal guy and then we have our Amazon people, our UPS or FedEx, because I work from home. So I get FedExes with, you know, company documents or whatever. And everybody just, you know, they grab their drink, their 1 drink and their snack. Sometimes it's a Gatorade and a water. And they, you know, look at the camera and they're like, hey, thank you. You know, the normal, what we've experienced all of these years. And now we have somebody, and I'm like so sad because I'm like, now we have somebody who's purposely coming and he's not even my delivery person and he's taking advantage. And the thing is, take, I have that stuff out there for my people, but taking advantage is a whole other thing that I'm pissed about. I'm not going to lie. And so Christy is like, Mom, you need to take it out. He's like, you need to put it out only when it's like super hot days and just put cold water, you know, and chips. because I have Kind bars, I have, you know, fiber bars, I have chips, I have, you know, Cheez-Its. I put a bunch of different snacks there, and Red Bulls and waters and all types of Gatorades, and it's always super cold, so that, you know, especially in the summer months. And Chris is like, you need to stop doing it, which breaks my heart, because like I said, I've been doing this for years, and to have somebody now ruin it for everyone makes me so sad. And so Chris is like, Mom, he's like, you just need to take it out. Don't put it out there for like a week to try to tour this guy who's coming out of nowhere. And I'm guessing what he must have delivered like once to cover for my normal guy. And then now he just knows. And at the end of his shift, he's coming and stealing. I don't want to say stealing. Is it stealing? Leave it in the comments if you think it's stealing. He's coming and not delivering anything. And he's taking the majority of the stuff. And I feel like I'm not doing this right. So let me go back here. I'm not putting anything on the bottoms because I'm talking too much. So yeah, so Chris is like, you need to put it away for a whole week. And he's like, if you know you're not gonna have any deliveries, he's like, just put it away for a week to stop this guy from coming, and he'll just see that you just stopped putting it out there, and it'll deter him from coming. But then that makes me feel bad, because my normal guy comes every day, and he's, you know, he's not going to get anything. And then this week it's going to be in the high 80s all week. And so the time to have cold water and stuff out there. And Chris is like, you should just take all the Gatorades out. Don't put any more Red Bulls, and just put ice cold water. He's like, even take out the snacks, like take out the chips and everything, and just have water to try to deter this guy from coming. And then he's like, and also he's like, if I were you, he's like, I wouldn't put anything out there except for the days that are really hot. And that just makes me so sad. And he's like, and also, you know, not to put things out there unless I know, like, for instance, today, I know that I'm going to have a FedEx delivery. I'm going to have a UPS delivery. And so Chris is like, okay, so today, you know, you ordered stuff. So keep the, you know, put the drinks and stuff out there. He's like, but, you know, if you know you're not going to have deliveries all week, then just put the water out there for the post office guy, for our post office guy. And so I don't know. How do you guys feel about it? Because part of me is like, you know, these people work, you know, it's not easy to be a UPS guy, a FedEx guy. You don't have the luxury of just going to your house at lunchtime and going to the bathroom and getting snacks, and you know what I mean? Like, you don't have that luxury. But at the same time, this is the first time ever that I feel taken advantage of. Like, oh no. The first time that, did these not cut right? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's the first time ever that I've felt taken advantage of, because I've never had that issue where somebody's just coming for the sake of getting stuff. And part of me is like, well, if he needs it, then, you know, maybe he just, you know, he needs it. But at the other part of me is like, he's only taking the Red Bulls and the Gatorades. Like, he's like, oh, this chick is leaving Red Bulls, and he's coming and taking two and three things out of the ice chest at a time. And it just makes me so sad, you guys. It just makes me sad that, again, haven't had an issue with this ever in all the years that I've done this. And now one freaking dude is ruining it for everyone. Because I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take everything out and only put it out, have waters there all the time, for the my mailman, just basic waters. And then when I know it's like I have UPS and AMX and Amazon drivers coming, then I'll put the full ice chest with Gatorades and whatnot. So tell me what you think below, you guys. Should I just have a giving heart and not feel taken advantage of? Or should I listen to Chris and only put something out there when I know there's people coming? I really want your opinion on this, because I know a lot of you have husbands. You guys have mentioned to me how, you know, you guys have husbands who are delivery guys, and that you appreciate that somebody's taking care of your husbands and or sons or whoever, that you know somebody who, you know, who delivers, and you know the realities of, you know, how tough that is to be a delivery person. But at the same time, to have somebody, if you have husbands, brothers, sons who work as delivery people, like for Amazon or whoever, ask them how I should handle this. And I'm just curious for anybody who does this. That got ripped. How do you feel about this situation? Should I just have a giving heart and let it go? And if they steal from me, is it stealing? That's the first question. Is it stealing if this person is not your delivery person and they're coming only to take from the ice chest and the snack place? Is that stealing? Or is it because I say to my delivery guys, there's a sign out there and it says, my delivery guys. Is that, I'm running out of big ones, it looks like. I ran out of all the big ones. Do I have more? I don't. I ran out of all the big ones, so I guess it's just going to be, it's just a few days, so it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm curious what you all think about it, because I'm feeling some type of way. I'm not going to lie. I am definitely feeling some type of way about it, and I'm sad. Like genuinely sad that somebody has now ruined it. And even though I have the ring, the person is still coming. Like, they're not detoured by the ring. They must think, oh, well, she sees that I'm a post office person. She's not going to think anything of it. But I'm recording when my real post office guy is coming. So I can see that, you mean, like 2 people are coming. And what I noticed this last time that he came is he pretends that he's my guy, and he puts something in my mailbox, but all it is one of those, like, to the resident junk mails, like junk mails. And my real post office guy leaves me my real stuff. You know what I mean? So I don't know how to feel about it, you guys. I'm curious. Am I being an ass for being bothered by it? Or do I have a real reason to be annoyed by this? I thought I was getting paid this day, but I guess I'm not. Okay, I can now toss the whatchamacallums, the butterflies. That just reminds me that I'm going to have to think about what I'm going to do for July. I don't think I have anything going on here. Let me just put this away and double check in my monthlies that I don't have anything going on. I don't. This is a really quiet week. It's just work stuff that I need to get done. So, yeah. I'm going to put film, and then I need to do edit 1. Edit video 2, because I've already recorded 2 videos, and I need to do the flip through, hopefully. I had to work early this morning because there was a fire that I needed to put out, and then YouTube film. And right now it is 11, so I've gone for 2 hours. Makes sense. All right, there is our week and then an extra day because Monday is the 30th, and then we start in July. So I'm gonna have to figure that out this week. So yeah, that is the dilemma that I am currently in, and I would love your guys' input, and I will make a decision. Today is Monday, the 23rd. It is gonna be 87 degrees. So I have right now, there is no Red Bulls because the guy took them all. He came over 2 days and took them all. So I only have Gatorade and water. I'm gonna probably refill the water right now so it's nice and cold for them. But yeah, I feel taken advantage of, you guys. I genuinely feel taken advantage of, and it makes me sad. So that is my story. I'm curious. Please leave comments. I wanna know what you guys think I should do, how I should handle it. Yeah, that's that. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you enjoyed this content. I know I'm a dork. I typically chat, and this one was important for me to chat with you guys about because it's been bothering me and I need a solution. So if you enjoyed this kind of content, I would love it if you like and subscribe to my channel. For everybody else, my ride or die followers, I depend on your input. So please leave it below. All right, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Bye.